Okay, so welcome to another episode. We are currently at one of my favorite shrines in Ashikaga, my city, and we are going to be shooting probably the coolest and maybe rarest film on Earth, which is Kodak Aerochrome. We'll be shooting on my Rolleiflex today, so let's get to it. So, first things first, what even is Aerochrome? Aerochrome is an infrared film produced by Kodak. Infrared film meaning that it is sensitive to infrared light, which is red light that falls outside of the visible spectrum. Infrared light is produced by lots of things in the world, especially known to be produced by green plant life during photosynthesis, so infrared radiation. Okay, sick. So I'm gonna cut myself off there because that was incredibly boring and I'm not interested in talking technical aspects for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. I'm more interested in telling the story of why I chose to shoot this special film here and not anywhere else. So when I first got here, I wasn't able to get to very many places. I was able to get to some local shrines really accessibly, but there weren't a lot of that sort of old style shrine that feels like it has a lot of history. You know, it felt more like a tourist kind of thing, and those are all beautiful and great and have their own histories, of course. But there was never that feeling of spirituality, and that's when my friend just found this random shrine on the side of the road in rural Japan and asked me to come with to check it out. And we got there, and immediately it just had a sense of foreboding. You know, it felt like something was off, or there's maybe not off, but there was like a power to it. And you walk through these front gates, these initial gates, and are immediately greeted with these beautiful black dragonflies that are just flying around everywhere. I mean, they are pure black. It felt like something out of like a Studio Ghibli movie, honestly. It was so magical and surreal. You walk up, you know, this overgrown path that looks like it hasn't been walked on in months, if not years. You get up to the top of these long stairs that are potentially centuries old and get to this open area with this massive tree on one side that is just like reaches to the sky. You know, it's one of the biggest trees that I've ever seen, and you turn around, there's the shrine. You walk a little bit and then you have the proper entrance to the shrine. This one really felt like there was history there, like there was something out of this world that is impossible to describe. You know, so the reason I chose that film is because I wanted something to represent the feelings that I had walking through this shrine for the first time in a photograph. Something that was almost outer worldly, something that was spiritual, something that felt unique. So that's kind of why I decided to shoot this the way I did and why this space wound up being so important to me. So that kind of does it for what I actually want to talk about. If you want to see more like technical aspects, do let me know. But I also just want to thank everyone for the support so far. With that, please, give it a like, share, comment, and I'll see you on the next one. So, Later. Later on, we come to find out that those dragonflies are actually known as Kami-sama Tambo, which in English directly translates to God Dragonfly.